Hello everybody! This week we're talking all about positive self-talk. Here with Jack. How are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you, Gavin?
Good, thank you. Now, positive self-talk is really, really important. And the link to us being in Iceland is Iceland has a remarkably low level of stress in the community and the population. They have a saying here, and it's a tradition, "Fötterðast," and it means no worries. Worrying can be a really big problem, as you know, Jack. Now, let's talk about this positive self-talk. When I positively self-talk to myself about worries that I have in the future or stresses that I've got coming up, what happens?
Well, positive self-talk is remarkable in that it can interact with us on the cognitive level, the way that we think about the world around us, if we talk positively about ourselves. But it also has physical impacts as well. So things like cortisol, which tell your body how stressed you should be, are lower if you practice positive self-talk.
Right. So let's say I've got a stressful occasion coming up. I've got some homework due, I've got an assignment that I've got to complete, or even I've got a public speaking engagement in my school, standing on a stage talking to the whole school. How can talking positively to myself help me?
Well, look, there's three big things that positive self-talk can help you with. It's been shown to increase your confidence by 50%. In addition, it provides this shield protection for you, lowering your cortisol levels and reducing your stress.
Wow.
The other thing it does is it increases your resilience. Now, this is how able you are to face future challenges.
Wow, to bounce back.
That's right.
So by talking positively to myself about these things that I've got coming up or I've got worries about, I can literally protect myself from having that stress.
That's right.
Now, it's really important and a revelation to me. A few weeks ago, I had to do a talk at a big conference. There were 1,000 people in the audience. I was behind the curtain and, I was beating myself up. I was saying to myself that I was going to fail, that I wasn't going to do well. And I felt this level of stress. It was so incomprehensible. It was huge. So actually, I made some bad decisions that day.
I think you did, Gavin.
Now, for our children who are watching, what can they do? What can they do? How can they change the way that we act and we think about how we approach these worries in the future?
Here's three really great ways that you can engage in positive self-talk to help you out next time. One, think about your accomplishments and things you've succeeded at in the past. So positive self-talk has to start with your successes of the past.
Ah, yes.
Then second, think about the challenges that you're facing right now and tell yourself, like the Icelandic people do, "Fötterðast," it's going to be okay.
Ah, yes.
Finally, when you look to the future, imagine yourself succeeding at those tasks you're facing.
So it's really simple then. Look at the past, look at the present, and look into the future, all with a positive rose-tinted lens.
You will increase your confidence and your happiness.
Wow. Now, this week, we want you to take the words from Jack and think about what you've coming up over the next 7 days. And think about what you've achieved in the past, what you're achieving in the present, and the goals you're going to kick in the future. And monitor your feeling. How do you feel about these things? And when you do that, you're going to add one more page to your Healthy Habits booklet and share it with your community, with the other classes in your school, or even with your parents who might be going something stressful themselves. They might want to learn from you. Jack, it's been amazing to have you this week.
Thank you so much, Gavin.
And we'll see you all next time.